It's Luke Sky, the Supercar Kid. We have a great episode for you today because we're getting our hands on the 2015 Ferrari 458 Spider, one of the many iconic vehicles in the Ferrari fleet. As of today, Ferrari has more than 600 different models in all their existence. There are so many that it's like full-on research to even begin to scratch the surface. But by investing a little time, you'll find a rich, diverse history of Ferrari that seems to transcend space, time, and beyond. A company that redefined automotive methodology, performance, and beauty. The Italian luxury sports car manufacturer Ferrari has existed since 1939 and attained world recognition by 1947 when the famed Ferrari badge was born. Founded by Enzo Ferrari himself, who lived from 1898 to 1988. It began as Alfa Romeo's racing division called Auto Avio Costruzioni, but even at the time, the brain called Enzo Ferrari was destined for greatness. Always well aware of the historical impact his cars would make and how they would be design and performance marvels of the automotive world, withstanding the test of time and much, much more. Okay, so they've been around so long that it's broken up to epochs, like the Mesozoic, the Jurassic era, and Cretaceous periods. No, seriously, the types fall into these parameters according to FerrarisOnline.com. The Enzo era, which is 1947 to 1973. The Fiat era, 1973 to 1991. And the Montezemolo era, from 1991 to the present day. A testament to the popularity of the cars, there are around 37,000 Ferraris in the US, and they have produced around 219,000 cars to date. I know that doesn't seem like much. For example, Cadillac, which sold almost 400,000 cars in 2019 alone. Part of what makes Ferraris rare and unique, with an incalculable value. If you put all the Ferraris in the world for sale at once, I don't think there's enough money to cover the bill. For example, the 1963 Ferrari GTO sold for a cool $70 million. Sold for a cool $70 million. And they're sold for millions of dollars, euros, and Saudi riyals every day. Get the picture? These cars increase in value as time goes on, and can and will continue to be more valuable because of their nexus of speed, style, and performance. This is all very interesting, but on this show, we are getting up close and personal with the sophisticated and debonair Ferrari 458 Spider. This is Luke Sky, the Supercar Kid. We're in the 458 Spider and we're gonna go get gas. How many gallons of gas does this car use?
Tank holds about 20 gallons of gas.
20 gallons?
I don't know what the gas mileage is, but if you gotta ask, you probably can't afford it. So.
Wow. So nice. Even the Ferrari brakes are so cool. Okay, so we got all the gas in the 458 and we're ready to take off again. That's a Ferrari. Ferrari 458 Spider. Oh yeah.
Ferrari's not only a supercar, it's a work of art.
It's very much a work of art. So beautiful. In the mirror you can see the lines of the Ferrari. Look out. Sweet, sweet perfection. This car really makes you feel the desire to drive. A call to the road. that wants you to feel the fine-tuned performance of this extraordinary vehicle. Lavish in its spectacular design and form, the 458 Spider was built like all things Ferrari, with speed and luxury in mind. This kitty burns up to 200 miles per hour, and the coupe accelerates to 210 miles per hour, with a 0 to 60 of 3.4 seconds, with 80% of torque availability at around 3,000 RPMs. I promise you a takeoff worthy of any supercar. With an MSRP of about 227,000 euros, it's pretty reasonable in today's world of supercars. However, enthusiasts are rarely satisfied with just one. So let's take a good look at this bad boy. FYI, Ferrari has won over 230 races worldwide. Let's begin with the artful design, breathtaking aesthetics, and cutting-edge aerodynamics of this gem of a car. Like all things Ferrari, racing coalesces with opulent street-legal comfort, allowing the driver the exhilarating track feel on the local highway or the nearest interstate. Always remembering to observe our local and state speed limits, please. Remember, top speeds are for the racetrack only. Before anything, let's talk a bit about the X Factor, or in this case, what I like to call the Ferrari paradox. So apparently, you can only buy a Ferrari from Ferrari if you've already owned a Ferrari or own a Ferrari. So good luck getting your first Ferrari. Only 500 cars of this particular model were made, giving it a 4th gear X Factor rating. Variable horizontal and vertical flaps in the dam ingest and redirect airflow through and around. These dynamic air intakes adjust for high speeds, redistributing air by actually changing angles to redirect wind to either cooling or downward force. These turning vanes divert the airflow, leading it to aero fins just behind the doors, which assist in slowing the airflow to maximize downforce. So every line is essential and very cool. These winglets also assist in downward force at high speeds. These rear fins alter and regulate airflow, very similar to an aircraft, keeping the tires firmly on the ground for maximum torque employment. The entire rear diffuser, which is this thing, is designed with a specific geometry for air distribution, downward force, and acceleration assist. And lastly, we have the spoiler or aerofoil, designed to reduce lift and decrease drag, allowing the car to slice through the air. So the goal is tight enough downward force to allow the wheels to do their thing, but not so much to slow the car down. It's a Goldilocks effect for sure, and Ferrari has that effect perfected. Before computers and complex math, they used trial and error, deep understanding of the challenges, and tons of imagination. They actually use their brains like computers to visualize, build, solve, and foresee possible issues. Fascinating. Its interior is luxurious and functional, along with the custom hand-stitched leather seats and the Formula One gear shifters. The aluminum retractable roof takes around 14 seconds. love this car. Okay, so there you have it. The exhilarating Ferrari 458 Spider. That was awesome. I'm Luke Sky, the Supercar Kid. We have some exciting videos coming out soon, so look out for Luke. Ciao!